to be editing a composite photo today. We're going to be combining 3 different photos to get this final photo right here. And the point of combining the 3 is to get the top of this smoothie all in focus. As you can see, the front, the middle, and the back of the smoothie are all in focus, and that's because we combined 3 different photos where there was a different focus on each. So let's hop over to Photoshop. I already have the 3 different images loaded in here. As you can see, this image has the back of the smoothie in focus, this one has the middle, and this one has the front. So we're going to be combining all 3. I'm going to use this photo all the way to the right as my main and final photo. So I'm going to keep this layer or this image as the background. I'm going to start by adding this image to the other image as a layer. So in order to do that, and I already did this, you have to unlock where it says background. There's a little lock icon. Go ahead and hit that, and it's going to turn it into layer 0. On the Mac, go ahead and hit Command C or copy if you're on Windows on your keyboard. Come back over to your image that's going to be your final image and go ahead and do Command V or paste that layer in. While this layer 1 is now highlighted, go ahead and hit Add Layer Mask. You're going to go ahead and hit Command I, and that's going to give you this layer mask here. Make sure you go ahead and click on your brush tool, and down here you'll see that you have these 2 squares, a white and a black square, and you can go ahead and flip these around. Whatever is on top is what you're going to be brushing with. When you're brushing with the white, you're adding in to the image, you're adding into the bottom layer with what this layer is masked on, okay? So if I started painting with the white brush over here, I'm adding in from this other layer photo, okay? You can always undo it. The black will help you paint, which will undo that action, as well as just go ahead and hitting edit undo. All right, so this one, just to remind myself, is the middle ground. So sorry, I was just checking. So I'm gonna go ahead and paint some of the middle. The middle is not gonna be a huge section where I have to fill in, and I can already see spots that I'm painting and I want to undo it. And I will do that in a second. All right, so I added some in. I'm gonna go ahead and flip this to black so I can undo and erase what I just painted in some of these parts. You can always go back and fix it at the very end too. All right, so that's it. For the next photo, I'm going to do the same thing. This is the front focus. Go ahead and unlock that layer, Command C, come back over here, Command V. So you've got another new layer. Go ahead and add a layer mask down here. Hit Command I. Go ahead and make sure you're on your brush tool and flip that back to white. So now we're going to paint the front part of the glass. And to make this bigger and smaller, I'm doing open bracket on my keyboard. The right one makes it larger, the left bracket makes it smaller. You can also do that somewhere in Photoshop, but I just use my keyboard. All right, we'll make some of those bubbles in focus. Again, if you change your mind, you can flip it back. No, I want these front bubbles to be blurred. Then you're just erasing the layer of photo you just added in, but I'm going to keep that. And really, that's it. Like I said, you have to make sure you took these photos with a tripod, or I'm not sure if I said that, but it has to be on a tripod, so you're taking the exact same photo every time, and that way you can just layer mask different parts of images onto one final image. If you want to merge them all when you're done and make them one layer, you can, and there we have it.